welcome back to my channel. Today's video is Motivational Monday. I'm so excited for this series. It just seems like it is one of the things I look forward to during my week. So let's just get right into it. So to start this off, I'm just going to read you a little thing that I wrote on my inspiration page. I will leave the link down below. I know I say that a lot and I always forget to, so if you're watching this and I forgot, please remind me in the comments and I will put that link right down below. So the picture that is on it is right here, and it says, "Run your fingers through my soul, for once, just once. Feel exactly what I feel. Believe what I believe. Perceive as I perceive. Experience, examine, and just for once, just once, understand." So, you don't know what anyone else is going through. You don't know their story. So, this is what I had to say about that. You truly never know what someone else is going through. So instead of judging them, reach out to them. Small acts of kindness can prevent so much. Maybe that person is thinking of ending their life. Be the reason they don't. Lift others up. Do not bring them down. Why? What is the point of that? You can make a huge difference. As a human, we all have human emotions, and sometimes we do things we're not proud of. But that's why we're here to learn. We are all constantly learning from people, situations, and above all, ourselves. So when you think a thought of judgment about another person, just remember that that can easily be you. You don't know their story, nor should you. Just be a friend. Today and this week, I challenge you to do something nice for someone else. Be a friend. Be the change you want to see in the world. Karma will reward you for being a good person. So that's what this week's message is about. So today's message is you never know what someone else is going through. And I know that it's really hard not to pass judgment on people, even when you feel like you know what they're going through and you know their story. About being kind to people, and no matter what they're going through, we don't know their story. We don't know what they're going through. We don't know what happened to them. They could have been molested when they were little. They could have had something traumatic happen to them when they were small. Their mother, their father, someone close to them could have passed away. I mean, you never really know what someone is truly going through. So here are some things that we can do to kind of make this world a little bit of a better place. And I know that I used to struggle with a lot of things my own self when I was younger, and maybe if someone would have just been there for me or just kind of smiled at me or something like that, it may have changed my whole day and the outlook on the whole entire day. We have the power to change our day, to change our month, our week, our year, our eternity, our forever. We have the power to change that with our thoughts. Like, I will link last week's video down below. I explain in a little bit more depth on how we have that ability to do that. We go walk down the street and we see a bum or someone less fortunate than ourselves, and I feel like a lot of us just kind of, well, they're lazy and they can't get a job, or they should be out there trying harder, or, you know, things like that. And I'm not saying that that's not the case in a lot of scenarios, but we truly personally don't know what that person's going through, and life gets really, really tough. And I know what it's like to go without, and I know what it's like to be struggling. Now, I never have brought myself to go on a street corner or beg or anything like that. I do know how hard it is and how much just having a friend there with you can help you, or even a stranger. So say a friend or family member or someone on your Twitter or someone on your Facebook is going through a hard time. We should be able to, as a human being with a heart and soul, we should be able to reach out to that person, and even if you don't like the things that that person's choosing to do with their life, number one, it's their life, and I'm sure that you've done a lot of things that people didn't approve of. I know I have. No one in this world is perfect. So reach out to someone. Do a small act of kindness for a stranger. Reach out to a person who is on your Facebook or Twitter, and even if they don't reach back to you, at least you know that in your heart you tried to help someone who maybe was going through a bad day, or we don't know what people are going through. I mean, truly, really, I can't stress this enough. We really don't know what people are going through. There are people every day that commit suicide and end their life over such little things, but all those little things are building up on them one after another, after another, after another, and they just can't take it anymore. So coming from a place of I kind of know both worlds, I feel like I have wanted to end my life before, and I can't believe I'm sharing this on YouTube, but if this is going to help somebody, then I will more than happily share my story with anyone who needs it, just in case, you know, maybe these words are going to help you. And that's why I did this series, because I want to help. I know firsthand what it's like to want to commit suicide and not be in this world anymore. Yes, I know a lot of people don't know that about me, but it is 150% true. Now, I can't tell you exactly why, because it was just all these little things that added up and added up. But all you need to do is just in your heart know that, okay, I tried to help this person. Try to be their big brother, big sister, just their friend. People who are contemplating suicide are often look the most happiest on the outside, but they have a lot going on the inside. So you truly never know. Once again, I'm going to say it. You never know what someone's going through. You don't know their story, nor should you know their story, because it's their story. And unless they want to write a book about it, then no one should ever know or pry into that. Just be that friend. Be that positive influence, that positive energy. Be the change that this world so badly needs. So in social media in general, and in life, in day-to-day life, and in everything that you do, people are constantly judging others. And I feel like this is a time or an era or whatever where judgment is placed on everyone. Together, let's lift others up instead of bringing them down, because really, guys, what is the point of bringing someone else down? The only thing that that's going to accomplish is adding more to their brain, and if they are in the point of wanting to, the state of mind of wanting to commit suicide or kill themselves or end it all, we don't want to be that push, that last straw that happens. So reach your hand out. Imagine if they were falling off a bridge, and you aren't going to let anyone just fall off a bridge. You're going to reach your hand out and you're going to help them, or at least I hope you would. So reach your hand out and let that person grab it if they want to, and if not, I mean, there's nothing that you can do about that, but at least you, like I said, know in your heart that you tried your hardest to help this person become a little bit better and a little bit happier. As humans, we all have human emotions, and I'm sure every single person watching this, and including myself, everyone's done things that they're not proud of in their life. And if you judge people on that constantly on a day-to-day basis, then you're never going to truly get to know that person. And I'm not saying that you even may want to get to know that person, but even if you don't want that person in your life, just kind of ignore it. Block everything out. There are negative people in this world that will probably never change. We are all constantly learning from other people, from situations that happen to us, and above all, we are always learning constantly, every single day, learning from ourselves. Now, one of my favorite quotes in the whole entire world is, "The day you stop learning is the day you start dying." And I know that, really let that sink in for a minute. The day you stop learning, the day you start dying. There's so much out there for us to learn, and there's always something that we can do to better ourselves, and in turn, it's going to be a chain reaction. This is kind of what I talked about in my last video. It's going to be a chain reaction, and you're going to help someone, you're going to lean on someone, you're going to help someone, and then in turn, they are going to help someone else, and it's just going to be a big flow of love that this world so desperately needs right now. So I hope you enjoyed this week's message. It was a little bit different. It was just, I feel like the more we rise together as a community, the more positive things we do, I just feel so good in my heart and soul to know that I hope this reaches one person. And if you are on the other end of the spectrum, if you are the person who is being harassed or bullied or anything like that, and you just feel like you don't want to be here anymore, just remember that I am here for you, and I love you, and you matter. You are so talented, brilliant, amazing, beautiful. Just because you don't see it and just because you don't feel it about yourself doesn't mean that someone else doesn't. So even if it's just me saying how much that I love you over the YouTube, it is so true. I consider every single 306 of you to date. I consider you all my friends. And I know that's really weird, especially for me since I've never made YouTube videos before. But I do. I consider every single one of you my friend. And I'll list my email down below. I don't check it all the time, but I hope that this helps someone. I hope this helps you know that you matter. And I hope this helps someone who maybe is passing judgment on another to kind of open up your eyes a little bit more and know that you can't walk in their shoes, so you really don't know what's going on. And I'm not perfect, and I have judged others, I'm sure, a lot of the times, but I'm really trying to retrain my brain and rewire it to know that there's so much more bigger than me, and I don't see the full situation. You can't judge a book by its cover. So I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm personally going to go watch Teresa Caputo now because she's my favorite Long Island medium. It is on every single Sunday. I love her. I don't know what I would do without her. I feel like my Sundays are complete again because she's back on the air. I just love her. So all my social media links will be down below. So please like me and follow me wherever if you want to. My inspiration page will be down below this time, I promise you. And just remember, just because someone else doesn't think that you're perfect or that you matter, you do. You seriously, seriously do. You are amazing, and God made you for a reason, and He made you perfectly in His own creation. So I love you guys so, so much. Like I said, all my social media will be down below, and I think that's it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. If you want to see a tutorial on this look, then just leave that down in the comments, and I'll be sure to do that for you. And I think that's it. So I will see you guys all in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.